So I've been talking about wrongful death in Florida, and one of the questions that comes up is who can actually bring a claim, or rather who can actually recover for the loss of a loved one. And in Florida it's a little complicated because it's based on a statute, and so it kind of goes like this. Somebody who could always recover is a surviving spouse. So basically, if the person who died is married, that person's husband or wife can't recover always. Somebody who could also always recover are the minor children of the person who passed away. So if the person had kids and those kids are under 18, then they can always recover for the parent's loss. Now, where it gets a little complicated is what happens next. So if the person has an adult child or adult children, meaning the person that passed away has children that are over 18, those children cannot recover if the person who passed had a spouse. So basically, if there's a husband or wife, the husband dies, the wife is the surviving spouse, and that couple had kids that are now 18, 19, or 20, those children cannot recover. The only way that those adult children can recover is if there is no surviving spouse. So for example, you have a single dad, there is no surviving spouse, the single dad dies, there are adult children, 19, 20, 30 years old, they can actually claim for the loss. The other thing, or the other person that can sometimes claim, is the parent of the person who passed away. And the only time those people can actually claim is when there's really no other survivors. So essentially, let's say you have somebody, that person had kids, the kids are over 18, the parents of that person cannot recover because there are adult children, there are some other survivors. Now let's say that you have somebody, that person has no kids, or the kids that they had have since passed away, and now that person passes away in a wrongful death situation. If that person had parents, no spouse, no kids, no other survivors, just that person had parents, then and only then can the parents claim for the wrongful death of that person. There is a caveat, and we do not do medical malpractice, but in Florida there is a caveat. If you have somebody who's over 18, they're not married, they did not have any kids, and they die as a result of medical malpractice, there is no claim. The parents of that person cannot make a wrongful death claim because of the way the statutes are written in our state. So anyway, that's it for now. If you didn't know, now you know.